rise, my beautiful family. We're alive, so it's a beautiful day. No matter what the temperature, no matter what's going on in the sky, the rain, the clouds, the sun, the moon, the stars, it's a beautiful day because we are breathing. Yes, we are. Just being grateful. You know, sometimes life beats us up and knocks us around, but we have to be grateful for life because every time we see a new sunshine, it's a new beginning. I love that. A new beginning. Let's do a do-over today, okay? Let's talk about relationships right quick. Women, why are you tolerating so much for so little when it comes to these men? I've heard so many horror stories when it comes to relationships. Women put up with so much from a man, and I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but I've never encountered a man who has so many complaints about a woman, but he stayed with her. I've never encountered that man. I'm not saying he doesn't exist, because there are women who take advantage of men. Some men are pushovers. They're really sweet and solemn and timid, and they let the woman take, full control, which is not cool either. But for the most part, there are so many women looking for loving relationships, and they give the man their all, and the man just treats them like crap. And I want to know why, ladies. I have to talk to you, because you're responsible for the way people treat you. Why are you allowing a man to treat you like that with such disrespect and disregard? They don't have any compassion, no feelings for you, no type of care or concern about how you feel. They just trash you and you allow it. Why are you doing that? They have nothing to offer you. Absolutely nothing. Maybe some good sex sometimes. Some of you got guys that y'all say, oh, he just makes me feel so good in bed. You do not live your life in bed. Having sex is only for a short while. And we ain't getting into how long they can do it all night. Oh, nobody can have sex all night. I don't care who you are. Nobody's going to have sex all night. I mean, whatever. But it doesn't matter, because when you get out of that bed, there are other aspects to your life, right? If he's not helping you fulfill any other thing in your life besides your lust, this is a big mistake. And you always complaining, you're always sad, you're always unhappy, you're always depressed, you always have something to complain about. Why are you with this man? You deserve better than that, but you have told yourself that you don't. And so you're allowing this craziness. Somehow you believe you deserve nothing more than what he's giving. It's okay to part ways with somebody who is choking the life out of you for real, who is killing you spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically. They're literally killing you. Why are you tolerating this? Why? There is no reason for you to stay with somebody like that. It doesn't matter how sweet his words are, how charming he is, how beautiful his body is, how gorgeous his face is, how good his sex is. All of that doesn't matter, because there got to be more to somebody than just the physical. Because you're being destroyed from the inside out. You're allowing a man to cheat on you. He may be beating you. And for those of you who are being abused, I have never been abused, so I really can't speak on that with experience, from a place of experience. And so I heard a lot of stories in reference to that. I know it's hard. Sometimes you got these men threatening to kill you. You're going to have to find somebody to go to help you that's their profession. I know nothing about that. So, but if you're being beaten on, know that you don't need to stay with that man. He's going to kill you one day. And especially if you're being beaten on in front of your children, this is trauma for the children as well, that they're going to carry. So, but for those of you who are in relationships where the guy is just plain old taking advantage of you, treating you like the crap on the bottom of their shoe that they could wipe off with a tissue and simply discard, stop letting these men treat you like that. A person can only do what you allow. I don't know what happened to you that made you feel like this is all you deserve, and that, oh well, nobody else is going to want me. Honey, I would rather be alone than tolerate somebody like that. And I was alone for 14 years and I didn't have a problem with it. I enjoyed my singlehood. While you're single, get yourself together. Spiritually first, then mentally and emotionally heal. Heal yourself. Fulfill some goals. Some goals you always had and you just always kept putting them aside. Fulfill your goals. Take care of your body. Do something for yourself to make yourself feel good. Because if you're looking for a man to complete you, we serve a jealous God, ladies. That is not a man's job. No man can complete you, just like a woman cannot complete you. Now, people say these things in a song, and you hear people say these things when they meet the love of their life, but that's not true. You need to have happiness within yourself outside of that person, because when you put all your eggs in someone's basket like that, and they leave you, you're going to fall apart. There's nobody more constant than God, our Heavenly Father, the Almighty. He's the only constant. People come and go because people can leave you by walking out the door and they can leave you by death. So we cannot give a person our all and everything. We cannot say that a person is our everything, because they're not. They're adding to your cake. Oh yeah. They can be the icing on your cake. I don't know if you want to put the candle on your cake. I don't know. They could be the sugar in the doggone cake. I don't know, but they're not the entire cake. And so we need to be aware of that and understand that one monkey don't stop no show. If this person is not working out and he's not doing right by you, let him go. Make space for the right one. And do not rush into another relationship, because all you're looking to do is to have somebody fill that emptiness and that void because you just broke up with somebody. Let the Lord fill that gap. Let him heal you. Take care of yourself. Get to know yourself. Know what you want. Because if you're dealing with somebody like that, you really don't even know what it is that you want and deserve. Learn that about yourself. And stop tolerating nonsense. I mean, the older I get, the more I desire nothing but peace in my life. And when I was younger, I didn't like drama. I never liked drama. Did I experience drama? Yeah, I had a dramatic episode or so. Yes, I sure did. Especially since back then, I was not good at containing my anger. This mouth was reckless. When I got angry and you hurt me, I wanted to hurt you back, and I said some things, right? But as you get older, you understand that there's no need to try to control somebody else. Either they're going to give you what you need or they're not. And if they're not, say goodbye. It's unhealthy and dysfunctional to stay in a relationship with somebody who you're always crying all the time. I saw a meme. I thought it was so funny. They said, "Are you dating a man or an onion?" I thought that was hilarious. Like, you're crying all the time. Who wants to live like that? That's not normal. I don't care if you grew up singing that. That mess is not normal. You deserve so much more, sugar. You hear me, sugar? You deserve so much more. Stop allowing these men to treat you like crap. And if you let them do it, they're going to do it. And that goes for anybody. You might have friends who are always taking advantage, always using you, always depend on you to pay for this, always depend on you to drive them somewhere, and the relationship is lopsided. They're never giving you anything, never seeing what your needs are and trying to attend to your needs. Don't let anybody use you, misuse you, whether it's male or female, family member too. Don't let anybody do it. A lot of times people say, "I'm doing me." Now that expression can mean a lot of things. But if you look at it in a positive light, it's because people have given so much of themselves to so many other people and they have gotten nothing in return. And I'm not saying you do things for people to receive things, but come on, there has to be balance in every relationship. Otherwise, it's not a fruitful relationship. So when it comes to a point, people say, "You know what, I'm just gonna do me," because they're so tired of being hurt and disappointed and let down by others. And then you got to put yourself first. Do not put yourself out to satisfy no one. No one. That's not a cool existence at all. And people who are snake-like will take advantage of that. They love to take advantage. They call that a weak person or a stupid person. And you're not weak and you're not stupid. Do not allow people to take advantage of you. I don't care who they are. And that goes for you men as well. I think a lot of us, the worst thing we can find is a man that's a wuss, that lets you trample all over them. That's just, it's so out of order. It's crazy to let a woman just treat you like crap and do whatever she want to do. And some of these women even hit these men, take their money, treat them poorly, go out with somebody else and come back to them and just flaunt that all in their face. And there's some men that's so they have the low self-esteem as well, and they tolerate that. And it looks even worse when a man is like a wuss like that. Nobody should allow anybody to treat them like that. Have some standards and set some boundaries for yourself. And then making babies with these men who are not helping you with these children at all. Come on, sis. No, you got to do better than that. You have to do better than that. Your children deserve to see better than that also, because you're training them. You're training them. They're looking at you. And they're saying, oh, okay, this is how a relationship's supposed to be? Okay. But you know better. Even if you grew up seeing that, you know that that is not right. I saw some bad stuff when I was coming up. And I knew that I wanted the opposite of that. I said, I'm not letting that happen to me. I'm not going to do that. I made up my mind because I didn't like how I felt as a child seeing these things. Right? So I wasn't going to grow up and let my children, or allow my children to see nothing like that. I was not going to do it because it's not a good place to be. It's not a good headspace to be. It's not a good emotional space to be. It's very bad. I'm telling you. The way the Father ordained family to be, that is so far from it. And it is really the destruction of our community. Y'all men, y'all need to stop y'all mess. I saw a young lady the other day, and that thing really touched me. She was crying because a friend of hers just called her up and told her how this guy had mistreated her. And she said this friend of hers is such a sweet soul. And snakes, they take advantage of women like that. Instead of you appreciating that and returning the favor and having a beautiful relationship, you want to mistreat her and take advantage of her. And what the young lady was saying was, if you know you're not going to be there for that woman, leave her alone. And I've said that for years. It's the truth. Why are you trying to get with a woman to destroy her purposefully? You're destroying her on purpose, knowing full well this woman would do anything for you. You think she's stupid when all she wants to do is love you. Do you know how blessed you are to get a woman to want to love you in such a way? But because you're a jerk and you're immature, and maybe you done had your heart broken a time or two, you won't allow her to give you her all and do the same in return. All you want to do is take advantage. But guess what? Everything you do comes back to you. And guess what? You're putting a curse on your children. If you have a daughter, whatever you have done to women, it's going to come back to your daughter. When your daughter comes to you and she's crying her eyes out about how a man treated her, all you could do is think about the many times you mistreated a woman. It's not a game. What we put out comes back. And even if you don't receive it right away, it's coming back. But meanwhile, ladies, stop letting these men treat you poorly. Be alone. It's okay. And you might feel lonely sometimes. It's okay. Everybody's not all of us as women don't have the same strength. Some women, they feel like they need to be with a man, but you do not need to be with a guy, because I'm not even going to call him a man, that treats you like crap and have you crying all the time and making you feel so brokenhearted and poor in spirit. No, be alone. Grow yourself. Feed yourself. Give yourself the things that you need. Get your career going. If there's something that you haven't done and you want to go back to school, or you want to invest in a business, or you have any ideas to be an entrepreneur, focus on that. Take care of your health. Take care of your body. You know, because some of us want a man with a nice looking body. Let's match him. You know what I'm saying? And that's been my struggle. But listen, you know, like I said, all of us are not the same. I was alone for 14 years. And I'm not going to say alone because I didn't feel lonely. I was single for 14 years. I was a happy single. I kid y'all not. I'm not making this stuff up. When I was single, I felt secure in my singlehood because I didn't have to worry about some woman calling me up talking about, is my man there? Or I'm pregnant by your man. And I didn't have to worry about that. I didn't have to worry about disease. I didn't have to worry about pregnancy. I was comfortable being single, and I got so comfortable there that I said, listen, if the Lord don't want me to have anybody, honey, I could stay just like this, because I was content. I had peace. And that sounds really bad, but when you don't trust men and you don't get to a place where you can be in a relationship, in a healthy relationship, it's best to be by yourself, because you can avoid so much trouble being by yourself. And I had a full life because I had my children to take care of. I was in a group singing and traveling. I was busy almost every weekend for some years with my ministry. And I went to work every day, and then I had to come home and take care of home and children. So I was occupied. I don't even know if I could have done it all. Have a man, attend to my children, and a job. I don't even know if I was capable of doing all of that. So shout out to you ladies who are doing that and doing it well. But honey, I enjoyed my singlehood because there are complications that come with having someone in your life. You know, you have to get to be accustomed to their faults, get used to them, hope and pray that they treat you well, and that they don't have some crazy person in their past looking to harm you because you're with them now. It's a lot that goes along with relationships. So it's okay to be alone and be by yourself for a bit. What has happened here? Oh, Lord. Oh, no. It's a horrible accident. Oh, God. This person's car is crushed. Oh, Lord, y'all. I can't turn y'all around for y'all to see. Gee whiz. Oh, my God. I hope everybody's alive, my Lord. It is so important to be careful. I'll be talking to y'all while I'm driving, but trust and believe I keep my eyes on the road. I'm a very conscious driver. I don't tailgate. I don't play those games. It's too reckless. It's too risky. I said it's too reckless. It's too risky to do that. But anyway, I have arrived at my job. I just wanted to make that statement about young ladies being mistreated and allowing these men to do that. Stop it, sis. It's okay for you to be by yourself. Valentine's Day just passed, and some people are saying, oh, it made me really feel bad to see that everybody's booed up. Stop. And every relationship that you see and the people smiling in them pictures, they're not happy. Stop envying other people's relationships. Don't do that. When it's your turn, honey, you're going to get all you deserve. Prepare yourself for that, okay? Peace, love, and blessings. Love y'all.